Some of you may be more familiar than others, but Southern Cross University turned 25 years old last year. We've got around 20,000 students on campus and online, and we're really proud of our achievements. To name a few, as you can see on the slide, we have ranked within the top 150 of young universities, and that is a world ranking, a global ranking. We also have 5 stars for student support and social equity as well. And the teaching that we do is backed by world-class research. So coming in at or above standard in some really key research areas. So we have campuses, in a range of different places, and most students come to study for the lifestyle and the excellent course content they receive as well. So we have campuses, from anywhere from the beach to the rainforest at Lismore, Gold Coast and Coffs Harbour, and half of our student body is also online. So, it's something that we've done really well for a really long time with, engaging interactive technology. We have a number of branch campuses as well in Sydney and Melbourne, Perth, and also the Hotel School in Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane, in partnerships with Malfa Australia. Yeah, so we're known for our providing much more personal experience, teaching and support staff really get to know you and take an interest in your learning. And there is great accessibility to support and help if you need it. So remember, with smaller class sizes as well, you're not only going to get to know your lecturer better, but you're also going to get to know your classmates as well. And as you may know, networking can prove to be really valuable in industry. Some other stats, if you are one person that might like to see the numbers of what's going on with us. So, I know when I am making a decision around education, I want to know that, I'm going to be well supported, but I'm also going to be highly employable and come out with, a good salary when I finish as well. And I assume, majority of you may share this same objective. So this year's Good Universities Guides results are proof of that, 5 stars, achieving 5 stars for postgraduate skills, development, student support, and also graduate salary as well. Our students are, overall achieving around a $96,000 median salary, which is well above the national average of $83,000. And we have a 92% employment rate for our postgraduates. So some really good things there to keep in mind. So flexibility and support, I think that's a really important thing when considering taking a big leap like study. Now we offer online postgraduate degrees with personal one-on-one support for our students. We've got 6 start dates a year and fast track options for a number of our programs. So the programs we are looking at today are all online, but as a Southern Cross University student, if you live nearby, you can always come on the campus, use the facilities and access that face-to-face support as you wish. Now, unfortunately not at the moment, everyone's working from home, but when we all open back up, those are available. Now, if you aren't close to campus, we have these support services available on the phone or through, Zoom or whatever that might be. We have those. So some of those are academic skills that can help you with your assignments and things like that, peer support, uni mentoring, health and wellbeing, equity, inclusion, chaplaincy, counselling, kind of the list goes on. So yeah, if you are not close to campus and are able to come onto campus for those things and those support services, you are able to do that, online over the phone as well. So just a quick note on the Southern Cross Postgraduate Association. These guys are an amazing team that hosts monthly workshops, discussion group forums, conferences, and student site. It has a whole range of resources for our postgraduate students, and I highly recommend actually jumping onto their website or calling the helpline to see what they have available for your course to improve your study experience. Now, with all of that out of the way, I would actually like to introduce Raken to talk about the degrees themselves and give you a little bit more detail into those. So there we go, I'll take it away.
Thank you very much, Brooke. I will actually be taking today's session. Thank you very much for the warm introduction and welcome, a very big welcome to all our students today from wide and afar for taking time off their busy schedules and ready to be able to discuss our very prized Master of Education with Southern Cross University online. The course is a pretty interesting one, taking our roots into consideration. For those of you who are aware, Southern Cross University back in the day used to be a teaching college, in fact. So this is a course that is very, very dear to our hearts, and a lot of work has undertaken from the university to make sure that it is industry relevant and all teachers will be able to build on their careers and develop on their skill sets. Now, as Brooke mentioned earlier, we do offer 6 accelerated study periods in an academic year. The next intake scheduled to begin on the 6th of July with orientation starting on the 22nd of June. Now, the way the course is structured to run, and I'll talk about the entry requirements first, because it's really important for a lot of students really to understand the difference of the Master of Education and what it serves, what it's supposed to really bring out. Um, the, the entry requirements will require all applicants first to have a bachelor's in education, and it has to be a 4-year duration. In order to do this, then you will meet the entry requirements into the Master of Education. I strongly advise to have your assessment completed at least a month ahead of your intended start date. By doing so, then you will receive your offer from our admissions team within 5 working days. What we will require to have here is an official academic transcript and an updated CV to begin with. And your teacher's registration will also help your case. Once we do basically have all this, we'll come back to you with a formal offer, and your student enrollment advisor will get in touch with you and then walk you through the process of accepting your offer online, enrolling in your first unit, and then getting access to our platform where you'll be able to engage with the course content. The course then offers very unique areas of specializations, in my opinion. One focus for those looking into a leadership stance in your careers. We offer an educational leadership specialization. We also offer one of my favorite specializations, which is the educational well-being specialization, which will take you into valuing diversity, going through educational support in difficult times, and it's very relevant given the current trend we all face ourselves in. And also taking you through educational leadership from a well-being stance, and also enhancing student well-being as part of that whole experience. Now, when you talk about well-being, I believe you're talking about staff and students alike. Quite recently, we also introduced our third specialization, which is very popular amongst our students, is the educational inclusion and diversity specialization. Here, you'll be taken through the learning outcomes surrounding valuing diversity, how that fits into the education system, enhancing student well-being as well, inclusive education, the theory, the policies and practices, and what they really are all about, and a very popular unit, technology and collaboration to support learning and participation as part of your skill sets. The course also, we recommend students to undertake 1 unit each study period, keeping in mind that you're here, you're choosing Southern Cross University to really balance your commitments, and really what we really pride ourselves in is the type of support we could provide working professionals with in order to doing so. I believe that's a bit about the course. Please get in touch with us if you would really like to know more. We'll be more than happy to discuss your credentials in a bit more detail, and really take it from there. Over to you, Brooke. Yep, as you are seeing now, these are the three graduate certificates, which are the early exit options that we are offering now at the moment. And again, we've done this taking into account that certain professionals would prefer undertaking a graduate certificate in education, which is half the commitment, of course, where you be able to attain this within an 8-month time frame, as you can see, and really focus that graduate certificate around three specializations that we offer. Yep, as you're seeing here, this is the graduate certificate in educational well-being. I am a big ambassador of it, of course, so I recommend all of you to have a look at that specialization in particular. Yeah. Applying is very easy with SCU online. I highly recommend that you get in touch with your enrollment advisors. First, or simply booking an appointment through our website. We'll then get in touch with you when it would suit you best, and then start taking you through the application process, where you simply receive an email, go through the learning outcomes first, build up your documentation by clicking the link in the mail. It'll take you on to the application portal, where you can fill up your personal details, upload your supporting documents, and simply hit the submit button, and then we take over from there and keep in touch with you as we hear back from our admissions team.